commencement speaker, Harara. Notre was born and raised in South San Francisco. She comes from a large family with 3 sisters and 3 brothers. Without them, her life would be much less interesting and much less dramatic. After graduating South San Francisco High School, she committed to Notre Dame and Namur University as a communications major with a business and Spanish minor, unaware of how much it would change her life. While attending NDNU as a full-time commuter student, Notre worked 3 different jobs, one of them on campus at the university housing office. Working at the housing office introduced Notre to a different side of campus life. To become more involved, she became a spirituality intern where she worked towards interfaith awareness on campus. She furthered her role as a student leader by becoming a resident assistant and becoming an active member of the Muslim Student Association. Regarded as a seeker of truth, Notre became seriously involved on campus and is seen as an advocate for various student groups involving the understanding and celebration of differences. Today, she is graduating magna cum laude.
Allahu Akbar!
And she is a member of 2 honor societies. Notre finds her strength and inspiration from her brothers and cannot imagine what life would be like without them, or without her faith and her loving family. Without them, she says, she would not have the courage or motivation to always try her best and let her true self shine. It's my pleasure to welcome Notre Harara to the podium.
Good morning, family, friends, faculty, staff, and of course, class of 2016. Each of our journeys here have been special, and today is the day we look back at the past, how many years we've been here, and think, thank God it is finally May 7th, 2016. It's about time. As a freshman, I was confused, not sure what I should major in, let alone what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. So I want to thank Dr. Buller, because if it weren't for her and her FYE class, I wouldn't be here standing today, graduating with a degree in communication. And I know for each of us graduating here today, there's been that one professor who motivated us when we were lagging, guided us when we were lost, and extended the deadline when we were down on our luck. So take a moment to remember the kindness others have extended to you so that you may extend some kindness to others. Because truth be told, we all struggle, and the world could use some more compassion. Now, if I asked you to name one of NDNU's hallmarks, could you do it? Yes. I'll save you the trouble though, and I'll tell you my favorite one. We educate for and act on behalf of justice and peace in the world. We are not alone in this world, and as we move on to bigger and greater things, the scope of our world will become greater and bigger, and there's no better way to deal with the people in our world than with justice and peace. Because this is our world, and we do have a say in how things play out in it. That's why we are here today. We've received the biggest threat to hatred and injustice on this planet, and that's in education. I implore you to use that education to spread peace and justice on this earth. We need it now more than ever. We need it now for the women who are paid less than their male counterparts. We need it now for our underserved minority communities. We need it now for the veterans who are neglected by their government. We need it now for the war refugees who are being turned away from safety. We need it now, or we'll be living in a world where Donald Trump is president. We need it now, because if not now, when? Has been a blessing. I will admit, many days I've cursed the Wi-Fi on this campus, the lack of parking on this campus, and the lack of campus on this campus. But I would be lying if I said that my experience here hasn't changed my life. I've created friendships with people from literally all over the world. I've had the pleasure of being a resident assistant, and I'm sorry if I wrote you up at some point. I've also had the privilege to serve as Muslim Student Association Club Vice President, in which I have had the opportunity to educate my peers on Islam and create a dialogue between the many different faiths on this campus. There are no words to describe the beauty of diversity, and I am honored to have met so many diverse and open-minded people on this campus community. It is because of you, class of 2016, that I know we'll be fine and the world will soon know peace and justice. Because there are too many people here today with a fire in their heart to change the world, with a vision for a better tomorrow for our families and our communities. Here we have future doctors, lawyers, teachers, social workers, and many more passionate people with the intention to heal, with the intention of making our world a better place for each and every one of us. So with that, I give many thanks, much love, and hope for all the best for every single person in the class of 2016. Congratulations and God bless you. We did it. Mom, I love you.